Okay, so just trying this out. I've already been over here. I've never really done this before, so I'm just trying to see sort of the mechanics of streaming and all that shit. And I've played like I don't even know how many, like 500 hours of this game, something like that. So I figure it'd be an
Terminal's got this locked.
easier experience. Also, kind of
alive? Did anyone get out?
trying to figure out how to play and talk at the same time, which, as my friend Xavier has pointed out, it's not that easy. So, okay. Oh. So if you time it out right, oh fuck. if you, like I said, if you time it out right, and then I got my ass whooped, but if you time it out right, when those rad roaches come at you, and you back up right when they jump, you can actually get them before they hit you, but... Oh, fuck. Yeah, pretty good. I don't even know why I'm collecting all this rad roach meat. I will not eat it.
Am I the only one left?
So I guess it's sort of metagaming, but whatever. So I'm gonna do sort of a natural progression sort of thing with this narrative, because it's an RPG, but this game is not written that well. Like, it's not written in a conducive way to, you know, it doesn't lend itself to RPG elements that well. So, hold on. I'm gonna join this myself. So I have what's up, me? What's going on? I commented to myself because again I'm trying to figure out how all that works. So I have mods installed. It's PS4, so the mods aren't that cool or exciting, but it's stuff like, you know, it gets rid of your build limit, so you can build as much as you want. You know, I have a cheat ring to get rid of the weight limit, so you can carry as much junk as you want. Stuff that doesn't really break the game for me. It just makes things a bit easier to sit and play for a few hours. So. Also, I figure, like, okay, so the protagonist, say me, so I figure I was in the army, right? I was in the army. I was gonna go for sort of a a Far Cry, like Far Cry 3 or yeah, Far Cry 3 sort of deal. I'm good with my appearance and everything. I'm good with my appearance. Yeah, I'm secure in my appearance. Because I made a sexy, hunky Asian guy. which is what my brain envisions myself as. Sexy, hunky Asian guy. But, yeah, so... This is interesting. I've literally never done this before, so... Man. I remember the first time I played this game, and just being blown away by... I mean, imagine how this must feel, right? Like, to you, you just saw this. Like, you just saw all of this with, like, green grass and you know, lush trees and all this wildlife. And then it's just fucking gone. Like, it's just gone. And you have no idea what happened, why it happened, and your son is missing, and your wife's dead. Like, Jesus Christ. Fuck. Yeah, that shit's rough, dude. I'd fucking beat up trees. So we're gonna head to this cheap bunker real quick. I'm not gonna pick up any crazy items. Well, actually, I gotta get through the fucking, what's it called? The Lexington shit with the Deathclaw. I gotta get through that shit first. Because I've found that if you activate the cheat ring with the unlimited weight carry, or carry weight, sorry. If you put that on and then you pick up all that scrap, when you get into power armor, for some reason the ring doesn't work, which is odd. But I think it's because when you enter power armor, it removes the perks of whatever armor you're wearing underneath it, which makes sense from a programming standpoint. And also it doesn't make it so you can just totally stack yourself. But I mean, what sucks is I won't be able to really build anything. Yet, so I remember. I wonder if I just take these out now. What if I just take them out now before I talk to Codsworth? I wonder what happens. I wonder if he just like goes to check out these houses and then it's just empty.
Sweet.
Wow. Nailed it. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, I wasn't sure. Okay, so like, I wanted to go for sort of a interesting RPG approach to this. So imagine I was in the army, but I wasn't like a foot soldier. I went through basic training. So, like, I know how to shoot a gun, but I've never really shot a gun at somebody. And so, what I'm imagining is he doesn't use the handgun until he gets to Lexington. And then he starts having to get his hands dirty. And then realizes that he's actually pretty good at it. And then eventually I'll have him grow a beard and cut his hair, like buzz it, stuff like that. Give him some more muscle, some more scars on his face because he's got pretty doughy, I mean, not doughy, but pretty clean face, right? And he's got a pretty average build. But I want to, you know, by the end of this playthrough, I want it to just be like, you know, he's just a completely different guy. And I'm gonna try and reflect that in the dialogue choices. I think triangle typically is more dickish things to say, rather than like square, which is like sarcastic, which is a stupid button, and I don't know why it's even in there, but I think this was my, yeah, this was my house. Which, if I'm not mistaken, means, haha, yeah. I'm gonna go with intelligence.
I'm coming, buddy.
Okay, well, I'll go clear out that other house before talking to Codsworth. I was really curious to see if those bloat flies even spawned before Codsworth and I talked, but I guess they do. So. Well, that was gross. Okay. I think... Yeah, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure they have a vault, but I think I'm... Ha!
Yes.
I'll take the pipe pistol. I don't want it, like... I want to make this more of an enjoyable, like narrative kind of experience. I mean, I'll certainly try to be entertaining myself, but I want to make the best out of the narrative of this, the messy narrative of this game. Which means, usually means, trying to be creative and play to this game's strengths. Which has plenty of strengths, don't get me wrong. But the narrative is just certainly quite messy. So let's go.
As I live and breathe. Oh, it's really you.
So, dude.
You're still here. So other people could still be alive too.
But of course I'm still here. Surely you don't think a little radiation could deter the pride of General Atomics International? But you seem the worse for wear. Best not let the wife see you in that state, huh? Where is the missus, by the way?
They came into the vault. Maybe you saw them, armed, wearing strange outfits.
Only Miss Rosa's boy running around in his Halloween costume more than a week early. I swear, the nerve of that woman leaving her brat unsupervised. Ha ha, not like this family, sir. You and the missus have always been such a...
She's in a better place.
Sir, it's been 8